Welcome back to the channel. In the last episode we got caught out by some builders in the place where we'd chosen to spend the night. The weather was still awful, so we found a park up and decided just to spend the time doing some Q&A. Okay folks, it's been pouring with rain. I remember the place now. Finally the weather cleared up and we took a walk around Sizer Castle, where Carol dared me to play knock and run.
Dare you to knock it.
Okay. Carol had begun to have a problem with her shoulder, so we booked into the Premier Inn in order to give her a break and hope for it to improve. That night we were lucky to stumble upon a restaurant called Mario House, and the food was absolutely delicious. So we've just been given a meatball starter on the house because we had to change tables.
Very good at them.
Very good at them. Dig in. Well, how was your night, Charlie?
Not as good as we'd hoped for.
No.
I think we ate too much.
We're having breakfast in the Brewers Fayre next to the hotel. Down to South Walney Nature Reserve, which is probably going to be bloomin' blowy.
Looks like it's been raining a bit as well.
Yeah, definitely where it's just started, I think. And we'll sit up there and chillax. What do you think of that night?
Oh, well, my shoulder's still a bit achy.
Is it?
So, but it's no worse than it was, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, but it's not any better, is it?
No.
So.
I think we ate too much that meal, so
yeah.
that was the problem.
The food was absolutely delicious. We really loved that restaurant and wouldn't hesitate to recommend it.
Too many carbs, all that pasta and garlic bread.
Yeah, it was just delicious. I enjoyed every bite of it. But I think that we went there with good intent, didn't we?
Yeah, we're just going to have that.
And then it shows what a great restaurant they are, because we got a free starter, all because we hadn't booked or anything, and they put us on a large table, didn't they?
Yeah, it was a table for 8 people, and we just had the N2 seats, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then this other couple came in who'd made a booking for... well, they came in, there's some mix up with their booking, and then they wanted a table for 5. Yeah. So they squeezed them onto a table for 4 and put an extra chair on the end.
Meanwhile, we're sat on a table for about 8.
Table. And then
thinking, why not put them here?
Yeah. And they'd originally made a booking for yesterday and then changed it, but there'd been some mix up.
Yeah, been a mix up.
And they'd booked for 8, and then they said, can another 3 people come and sit on another table?
Yeah.
And we were overhearing it and thinking, well, pointless them splitting up and putting 3 people maybe on our table when they could sit 8 comfortably around the table we were sitting at.
Yeah, so
and
we
moved. Could go and sit on their table.
Yeah, we moved.
So.
And for moving, they gave us a free starter.
They gave us a free starter for agreeing to move.
Yeah. Bum, bum, bum.
Bye, Premier Inn.
Bye, Premier Inn.
Bye, Brewers Fayre. That's where we had our breakfast.
Yeah. For the notes, let's not do Brewers Fayre anymore. That was not good. Staff were fine, but food wasn't good.
Food was average.
Oh.
But it was not very hot.
No.
And certainly not worth £9.50 each.
No, we should. We definitely should just go out and find somewhere that cooks breakfast fresh. According to the weather forecast this morning, it's going to be another very blowy day, and we might see some snow later or tomorrow.
So this is Jubilee Bridge that connects to Walney Island. So you're not going to turn down there then? I was getting ready to film you turning.
Hang on, I'll have to do a U-E. I think there's another road we can go down. I was just admiring the view.
Roundhouse
Pub
Cafe.
and Cafe. No, we should have gone there, you see.
Is it even open though?
Don't know. This is nice. Look how big the beach are.
This is a better road.
Tide goes out a long way, doesn't it?
Massive, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the Atlantic Ocean though, isn't it? Or
Yeah.
well, no, I suppose it goes. No, it's the Irish Sea.
Irish Sea.
Irish Sea.
We were going to go to a different hotel last night, weren't we? We were going to go to one in the lakes. What, do you remember what it was called?
The Troutbeck Inn.
Troutbeck Inn. We phoned them up, and the phone rang for a while, and then all of a sudden it said, hang on, we'll be with you soon. And then after about 2 minutes just said, there's no one to take your call. Thank you, goodbye.
Just cut us off.
And just cut us off.
Yeah.
And there you go. They lost a room for the night and 2 meals in the restaurant.
Because we'd eaten there before, had an evening
very
meal
good.
there. Did we go?
So this jet coming in.
Once or twice we'd been there before. They do very nice food.
Yeah, very nice
and
food.
it's very reasonably priced. It was only £80 for a double room, including breakfast.
Yeah. Which was less than the Premier Inn.
Less than the Premier Inn. The Premier Inn was £83 plus breakfast was
plus
extra.
Breakfast, yeah. I thought that was like a blacksmith's anvil that was, he had at the back of the van.
What was he putting new shoes on?
Yeah. Hello. How deep is this?
This could be a flood. It'll be tricky because there's nowhere to turn round.
Yeah. Stuff that for a game of soldiers. I don't know how deep that is, and I don't care to find out. So, good time to practice reversing. Do you ever practice reversing or parking? I sometimes do when I'm waiting for Carol, just to pass the time. Most people do it only when they're under a little bit of pressure from other traffic. Oh, police is coming.
Where's the police?
Police has just pulled in by the farrier.
The farrier. Maybe waiting for you to come out. And then he's going to
stop messing about.
Come and assess the Farlander.
Da 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 da. Go up here then. Da, do, 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 do. Free parking for limited periods only. 2.1 metres, very narrow though. Width-wise, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Don't often see them like that.
No.
Okay.
This'll do us.
Which way's the prevailing wind? This way, I think. We want to be in it.
Looks like it's coming from our left, looking at the puddles.
Yeah, and if you look, look at that bird. It's flying directly into it.
Yeah.
It's confusing though if you look at the grass. If you develop the skill to look for signs of where the wind's coming, you don't have to get out in the cold.
So how that van is parked, it's more into it. Feel better?
Difficult to say, really.
Yeah, that'll
Certainly
do.
not. We're on the wonk though, aren't we? So I don't want to be on the wonk because we're going to be here for a while.
Yeah, okay. Are we? Okay.
As you can hear, it's pretty windy outside. Let's play the shots game, shall we? How many shots can I get from the same position right next to the van? This is us in chillax mode now, isn't it? No, it was white, and it was parked where those two seagulls are, but it's literally just driven off. I'm not lying. What do you think I am? A van liar? Time to put the kettle on, isn't it, Charlie?
Let's get rid of these things, put them back in the charging area.
Yeah, keep the van tidy, that's the score, isn't it?
Yeah.
We were thinking about coming away in our van. Not in our van. In our Volvo, weren't we?
Yeah.
And just staying in hotels, because we've never done that. But then it sort of dawned on us, what do you do when the weather's bad and it's too early to book into your next hotel? And also, we wouldn't have any heat, would we?
Not without the engine running.
No. And no blinds, no way to sort of have a bit of privacy.
And you'd have to eat out all the time. You had to cook for yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Unless we brought the camping stove away to make a cup of tea or something.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to be out there now with your camping stove.
No,
would you?
you'd do it in the back of the car.
Yeah. So I'm glad we brought the camper. Pony. You'd love to be out there riding a pony now, wouldn't you, Charlie?
Yeah, I love ponies. Pony riding on the beach, lovely.
They're just disappearing into the mist of our window. Gone. And we're off to see the Other Windsors. Are you in?
I think so. It's my hand.
You certainly appreciate just what a brilliant shelter this is, don't you? When you're out there for 3 seconds and you're frozen to the core, and in here it's so cosy warm. Sorry, seagull, but we're off. There's a bit of fresh water. Lovely.
Nice bit of rubbish he's got.
Yeah, lovely.
Back through this narrow entrance.
Yeah, definitely narrower than usual.
Yeah.
Don't see many like this.
No.
Don't want the big vans here, do they?
No.
The old sun's gone, isn't it?
Yeah, it's looking very grey now. And the rain will be coming later, I think.
Can't remember whether they said the snow was today or tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I think.
Tomorrow, right. Pay attention, potential accident coming up.
This is challenging.
First gear.
And they've got to give way.
Yeah.
Come onto a main road. Whoa, careful. Whoa,
didn't see him.
No.
I was checking my rear view mirror to see,
pull out.
and then I didn't expect that guy to suddenly pull in down that narrow lane. So accidents happen, Charlie, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the trouble with Google Maps, isn't it? It basically took us, they cut the corner off this road, that's all.
So I don't know if we've got ahead of that car we were following.
I doubt we've made any progress.
No, because they were on a faster road.
Trying to drive really slow down that little track.
Yeah. This old railway station.
Foxfield. It's a remote station, isn't it, really?
It is. Western Lake District.
It's all new to us, this, isn't it, Charlie?
Yes.
Never been up here before.
Not right on this western edge, no.
Says go right here. Unsuitable for.
No, give it a miss.
Just going, staying on the road. We're playing that game, are we?
No.
GPS navigation often throws up a few surprises, and the only way to defeat it is to be disciplined enough to check the route that it's picked for you before you start driving it. And the other thing is to keep on driving if you don't like the look of a road it's telling you to pull into. Well, maybe it does it carry kids to school and stuff like that as well?
Maybe.
We had a great time meeting Tina and Bernie and their border collie Blue, otherwise known as the Other Windsors. Check out their channel. If you ever get the chance to meet them, grab it, because they make lovely tea and delicious cakes. So it's up here.
So today we've had a lovely surprise. Carol and Ken from the Life is Too Short channel in their little red camper dropped in for a cuppa. We had a lovely afternoon just having a chat, swapping tips, although I have to say most of them were Ken's, and just having a good old-fashioned chat.
You two see you fit just right, don't you, in here?
Yeah, we do actually.
You look how much space you've got.
Dog in between as well.
Yeah, see, where would the dog go? It wouldn't work, would it?
No.
That's the thing, he'd have to have the seat. He'd have to go on this.
Yeah, you could go on there.
He'd go on the swivel seat, wouldn't he?
He'd probably stay there for 10 minutes before he crawled up.
Well, it's very nice to meet you and to have you in the van.
It's very nice to meet you and have you in the van.
It's really nice.
It's lovely.
Meet you
Nice
too.
to meet you.
I haven't sitting in our little van.
See the Berlingo.
Yeah.
Berlingo, yes.
Nice and comfy, and we're going to swap vans after this, aren't we?
I don't think so.
Well, can't blame me for trying. Who knows, if we ever get south of Sheffield, it'd be nice to pop in and visit them for a cup or two. So thanks again to Carol and Ken for popping in to see us. For now, see you next time, the Other Windsors.
Yes, wow, look at those waves.
Yeah.
Oh.
Amazing. There's buildings right down on the beach there. Look, all the way along,
Yeah. Well, that might be where there's a park up just down there.
It's going to get dark soon, so we're making our way into Whitehaven now. And we've got our eye on somewhere we might park up for the night. But we might also look at a few places on the way. St. Bees Beach car park. Parking tariff Monday to Sunday. Tariff applies 24 hours a day. And it's claiming that it's managed by CCTV.
So is that £5 to park overnight then?
Well, let's see if it says. Enforced by CCTV. Would you risk it? Tune in next time to find out what happens.